today's video, we will talk about some options to start investing if you have a sizable amount sitting in your bank account. In fact, one of my friends who recently turned 35 asked me how she can manage $100,000 that she has saved in her bank account. So if you're looking for something similar, keep watching this video. I think it's a big deal for anybody to hit 100K in savings. They must have made some smart choices, but that's not the right way of just keeping your money sitting in a savings account, not earning much interest. So in this video, we will cover all the options. My name is Parul. I'm an economist and I like to make videos on personal finance and how the economic decisions affect our daily life. In my parents' generation, mostly there was not much knowledge about investing. When people talked about investing, they talked about literally trading in individual shares. But investing is not trading. It's not about gambling and speculating which shares will rise in price, which companies may not perform well, or trying to time the market. It's more about building wealth over time by staying consistent and not letting market sentiments affect you. All right, before we talk numbers, let's talk life, because no investment plan works without context. Ask yourself some key questions. Number one, how stable is your income? Number two, are you married or single? Do you have kids? Number three, do you own a house or are you planning to buy one? And most importantly, this money that you have saved for, what is the immediate use of it, or do you want to keep it for long-term wealth? So let's say you're 35 years old, married with a stable income and have some retirement savings started in your 401k, and you're not planning to use this money in the next 3 to 5 years. In that case, you are in a strong position to invest for long-term wealth. Before you invest a dime, your financial foundation needs to be solid. And here's what I would recommend. Save at least 3 to 6 months of your living expenses in a high yield savings account for emergencies. This protects you from dipping into your investments in case something were to happen to your job, there is unexpected car accident or another medical bill. So this way you're covered. If you have any credit card debt or a personal loan which has high interest rate of 8% or more, then prioritize paying it off first, because no investment will guarantee you 8% or more return, but you have to pay your credit card loan if you are in debt. So make sure to take care of that first. So now let's break down a sample investment strategy using $100,000. So this plan is flexible and based on long-term growth, which has moderate risk tolerance, and it will provide enough diversification. Let's get into it. So if you have 401k, that's great. You can also invest in HSA or IRA. So max out any IRAs, whether it's Roth or traditional IRA. If your income qualifies, use a Roth IRA for tax-free growth. If you're already contributing to 401k with your employer, great, keep doing that. Make sure to invest enough to get the match, because that's the free money. If you are in a 24% tax bracket, contributing to a traditional IRA could save you $1,680 in taxes just this year. The next is to invest in broad market ETFs. We can think of S&P 500, the US total stock market index such as VTI, or like international stock market, and the bond market like BND, ticker symbol. The main benefits are that the fees are extremely low, usually between 0.03 to 0.05%, and they give you the compounding for long-term growth. And if you look at the historical data, a simple 3-fund ETF portfolio returns around 8% annually. That means 30,000 could grow to about 60,000 in next 9 to 10 years if you have left it untouched. Another option is to invest in real estate. So let's say we can invest $20,000 in that. So if you don't want to buy a rental property, there's no problem. You can try REIT, which would pay you regular dividends. So one from Vanguard, VNQ, or SCHH from Schwab are some good options. This way you don't have to invest a lot of money to buy a rental property. This gives you exposure to property markets without dealing with tenants, plumbing issues, or 2 a.m. calls for some roof repair. All right. The next one is about short-term saving goals. So let's say we put $10,000 for that. So if you are buying a home in the next 2 to 3 years, you can save money for its down payment. If you're trying to start a family, you want to save for that. So those are short-term goals. If you're like planning a family, or you need money to start a family, upgrade some of your furniture and stuff, keep money liquid and safe in a high yield savings account. And I keep emphasizing that in my videos, that high yield savings account give you much higher interest rate compared to the ones that you get in traditional savings account. So right now, some of the options are listed on the screen here, and they are basically giving you around 3.5 to 4% right now. And this fluctuates based on inflation rate. So once the inflation rate is further lowered, these rates will fall, but they still are much more compared to what you get in a traditional savings account, which pays nothing, 0.01%. Okay, this is the one most people skip, but it might be the most valuable investment of all. And this is to invest in yourself. Take courses or certifications to level up your income, starting a small side hustle or freelance business, therapy or coaching to build confidence and mental clarity. We mostly shy away from that, but we shouldn't. Remember, this $10,000 in investing in yourself to upgrade your skills can bring much more fruitful results, can lead to six-figure salary or more. Next, we will talk about some mistakes that you need to avoid. So I would say that do not put a lot of your money in crypto or individual stocks. That's gambling, not investing. Don't leave it in a regular savings account either, which, as I said, is earning nothing and losing to inflation. And don't get influenced by Instagram, TikTok, or some forums where they are talking about some trendy investments. Understand the fundamentals and stay consistent. Time in the market is always better than timing the market. And the best thing is to set up automatic monthly contributions. Even if you're investing a lump sum, now adding $500 or $1,000 each month will build strong habits. And lastly, revisit your portfolio every year so that you know if you need to make any changes based on your risk tolerance. You can use tools like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab's apps for low-cost investing. And then there are many other robo-advisors as well. Some other options are M1 Finance. So robo-advisors would pick the funds for you. They typically do not charge very high fees. So they're somewhere in between total passive investing versus the actively managed funds. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Starting in your 30s gives you 25 to 30 years of compounding, which is still very powerful. So imagine this, you invest your 100K and continue contributing just $500 a month. With an 8% return, you could retire with over 1 million in 25 years. That's the power of starting now. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and let me know in the comments, how you plan to invest if you have 100K and what's your biggest financial goal. I would love to read all your comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and share it with someone who's figuring out their financial plan. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care. Bye.